Hello everyone and hello doctor. So today me and my group mate gonna do the presentation about the video we found in TED Talk, how books can open your mind, which is presented by Lisa Boo in the video. And me and my group mate, which are Emily, Erin, Ivy, and me, gonna do the presentation later one by one. So before we start to do our presentation, here is the table of content today. About the content, we mainly has four parts, which are content summary of our video, reason for why we are choosing this video, shortcoming and improvement, and the last one, conclusions.
Hi everyone, welcome to Group Two's discussion on the TED Talk How Books Can Open Your Mind by Lisa. And in this TED Talk, Lisa shares her personal journey of discovering the transformative power of books. After her dreams of becoming an opera singer were dashed, she turned to literature, she turned to books for guidance and inspiration, and using books to explore new perspectives, cultures, and ways of thinking. In this talk, it centers on how books can change lives by opening up new worlds for us and helping us see beyond our own limited experiences. Lisa discusses how reading, or more specifically, comparative reading, shaped her worldview, fostered empathy, and provided her with an alternative path to self discovery after the loss of her initial career dreams. Her content touches on cultural exchange and the diversity of human experience through literature, illustrating how books have broadened her understanding and her mind.
Okay, thank you so much to Erin for the summary just now. So, my name is Emily Lo Shenqing, and I will be continuing our discussion with the reasons for why we chose this video. So, in my opinion, Lisa's presentation was actually very captivating as it recalls her past experiences, her struggles to pursue her dream, and eventually her triumph in discovering her new calling. So, her story, albeit short, even though it's about 6 minutes, I believe, it is actually very much relatable to us university students, as a lot of times dreams are not set in stone, but rather evolves as we face other challenges. That's why I believe we can all learn something from her, especially as university students. Her sense of curiosity and thirst to explore other mediums, especially in her case, literature mediums, to broaden her horizon of the world. And I believe we should do the same as not just university students, but also everyone else in general who has a struggle in finding their true calling. So, what do you think about this, Erin?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So, although short, the reason I choose this video is because it offers a personal and heartfelt perspective on how books can profoundly impact a person's life. Even in times like this, where we're living in a world that's been taken over by technology. Everything is online, self-help, therapy, it's all online. And Lisa's journey resonates with those who have, or anyone really, who has turned to literature for guidance, for comfort, or new perspectives. At the same time, this TED Talk highlights the unique power of books to expand our understanding of different cultures and ideas, making it appealing to viewers looking for inspiration, insight into personal growth, or a reminder of the transformative power and role that reading can play as we overcome challenges today. What about you, Ayu?
I agree with you, Irene, because firstly, this text explores the conflict between personal dreams and family expectations, as well as the importance of finding direction in life through reading and self reflection. The speaker, Lisa Boo, shares her experience of being forced to give up the dream of becoming a Chinese opera singer and instead seeking inspiration and guidance through books, ultimately rediscovering purpose and happiness. So I chose this video to discuss this theme because it raises profound thoughts about pursuing personal dreams, the influence of cultural background on life choices, and the significance of self growth. especially when facing family and societal expectations. How one can remain true to oneself and find their inner voice is an experience many can relate to. This narrative is not just a personal growth story, it also reflects deeply on education, culture, and self identity. In Lisa Brook's narrative, books serve as transformative tools that profoundly change her life. Through reading, she gains wisdom, inspiration, and a sense of independence, discovering role models and insights that empower her to redefine her identity. So, what about you, Hazel? Do you agree?
Hello everyone, so I'm Hazel Young, and about the reason why we choosing this video for me. First of all, I totally agree with what I will just say. Indeed, there are a lot of people, even including me, gonna face the situation like the dreams are inconsistent with the reality or the family. So should we just follow our heart or just adapt to the social needs to find a more stable or better job? About the situation like this, I think the books can really help us to find the answer we want. And in addition, for many people, the books of reading are closely linked to the school because we read the most during that time. And nowadays, the digital media always competes for our attention, right? And it's command to search online for an instant answer. It's quick and convenient, but do we really can internalize those answers? I don't think so. So what's more, the books has become common and the knowledge feels easy to access, which may lead some people to take them for granted. I choose this video because the books may not guarantee success, but they make life richer. Books may not solve our problem directly, but they help us face the challenge with greater perspective. Yeah, just as Lisa Brook described in the video. So books allow her to accept the unrealized dreams more openly, and reading provides a resilient for life's ups and downs and underscoring the irreplaceable value of the books.
So, next is less favorable part. For me, is the speaker discusses the importance of engaging with the audience during presentations. I can see that a stiff posture often causes the speaker to remain in only one spot when she is giving a talk, which significantly reduce interaction with the audience. This lack of movement can create a disconnect, making it harder for the audience to feel involved. Additionally, the content that is presented by the speaker is often level, failing to provide in-depth information or insights. This superficial approach not only limits the audience understanding, but also diminish the overall effectiveness of the presentations. So, by improving audience engagement and the effectiveness of presentations, Lisa Book could focus on enhancing body language by using open gesture and moving around to create dynamism, establishing eye contact with audience members, varying your vocal tone, and encouraging interaction through questions or discussions would be great too. And Lisa Book could also provide in-depth content backed by through research and use visual aids to reinforce your message. Structuring your presentations as a narrative for relatability and practice effectively to build confidence and be attentive to audience feedback. By incorporating these strategies, you can create a more engaging and memorable presentation experience that resonates with your audience. So, what do you think, Emily? Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree as well, IU. But from what I've observed, it's slightly a bit different from what IU has said, especially concerning her body language and her engagement with the audience. Mine is somewhat similar, but in terms of her intonation, her presentation, from what I've observed, and at least in my opinion, comes across as less dynamic because while her presentation is compelling, it lacks a variety of intonation. However, this honestly depends on said speakers, especially for Lisa. It depends on her personal preference and style in presenting. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that she has to walk back and forth the stage or to combine speeches with loud intonations, but just differences in her intonation will enhance her delivery and create a lively and more interactive atmosphere, at least amongst the crowd. So if I were in Lisa's or Lisa Boo's shoes, delivering the presentation with varying intonations can also be a tool in capturing the audience's full attention and keeping the audience on their toes to what you may be talking about next. So, what do you think about this, Hazel?
So for me, the shortcoming of this video, I think this talk indeed has room for improvement. But I will not comment on its speech style or habit because everyone got their own expression, habit, and ways of speaking, right? And the most important, of course, is that my groupmate already did most of this job. So I will talk more about the shortcoming of the speech content, but no the speech style. So about the content, Lisa start by sharing her personal experience using the conflict between dreams and reality as a thread into her solution. Reading book, which reading book is the main topic, right? However, I think her discussion on the impact of books feels brief, which means too short, too short. For example, Lisa always quickly lists several book titles with her short reflection is too brief and hasty. Though I think the deeper analysis of insight from a select few books will enhance the talk's depth and engagement.
Hmm. Yeah. So I really do agree with what Hazel has said. To add to that, one potential weakness that Lisa's talk has is that it lacks a more structured argument or deeper exploration of the larger themes that she touches on. This talk remains focused on her personal journey, as you can see from the example she uses, like the epiphany she got after reading the Bible, etc., which may limit its appeal to those looking for more in depth analysis or a broader exploration, or simply put, those that don't really understand what she's talking about. Um, Additionally, while her style is warm and conversational, it might not resonate with viewers who prefer a more academic or authoritative delivery. Nonetheless, her personal connection also, to this topic adds a lot of emotional depth. And how can she improve on this? Well, to improve what I said earlier, Lisa could integrate a more structured argument by connecting her personal experiences with broader themes, like the impact of literature on empathy or societal change. Adding references to studies or using more popular examples, analogies on how reading shapes cognition, or examples of others' transformative literary journey could help make her message more universally relevant. Additionally, using visuals, quotes from impactful books, or better storytelling techniques might help keep the audience interested and engaged without losing that tone that makes her so unique.
Okay, thank you so much to Erin, Hazel, IU. We have now come to our conclusion for our discussion. So, all in all, the main takeaway from Lisa Boo's TED Talk, titled How Books Can Open Your Mind, is that books hold a transformative power, offering us new perspectives and guiding personal growth. So, by sharing her own story, Lisa Boo demonstrated how reading can expand one's experience, foster new calling, and help navigate life's challenges. And also, last but not least, showing us how literature enhances our understanding of not only for ourselves, but also for others. So, thank you so much for the fruitful discussion, everybody.